Thank you for keeping it on Great Day SA. The water in San Antonio is considered pretty hard. One local company has a system that can help alleviate the negative effects. I caught up with one of their specialists and found out more. Josh Ross with First Call Plumbing and AC. Thank you so much for having me here today. We're going to talk about something that could really help San Antonians, especially perhaps the ladies in the audience. We love to take care of our skin and hair. Tell me a little bit about the issues with hard water in San Antonio.
Okay, so I'm sure you know, but almost everybody in San Antonio suffers from the same problem with their water. It's calcium, magnesium in the water. These two minerals specifically are what cause the hard water issues, the scale buildup, the stuff you feel with your hair. All these things are negatively impacting our lives. So what we're talking about today is solutions to hard water.
Okay, so traditionally we have what we see here, which this is the system that can soften your water. You gotta do some maintenance to it, right?
Yes, absolutely. This is a traditional whole house water softener. And the way it works is it actually uses salt to remove the calcium and the magnesium from the water. It's got a brine discharge, you have to deal with the waste and all. It does take 40 to 60 pounds of salt a month for upkeep. But if you are wanting mineral-free water, then this is a great option for you.
Okay, but there is some new technology that is helping kind of make that process a one-stop shop is what I want to call it.
Exactly. So what the FlowTech does is it addresses the minerals in a completely different way. What we are doing is we are just rendering those minerals harmless. We're not taking anything out of the water, we're not putting anything into the water. We're just treating that water so that the scale doesn't form. Unlike a traditional whole house water softener that has a lot of maintenance, a lot of upkeep associated with it, this is a one-time purchase. You purchase this, you install it, and it's going to protect the house for 15 to 20 years.
And what are the issues with hard water other than, the beauty aspects?
Yeah, the beauty aspects, of course.
There's other things that can happen, right?
Yeah, a lot more that can really get into your pocketbook. Water heaters, especially our tankless water heaters, they're scale-making machines. They superheat that water really fast. And so what happens is they flash scale and they build up scale on that, and it causes failures.
Okay.
We can eliminate some of that with flushing and maintenance, but what we really need to do is we need to address the problem, which is hard water. And that's what we're doing with the FlowTech. We're treating these minerals so that they don't form scale and damage the plumbing system. In addition to the water heater, you also have places like faucets, fixtures, these type of things. Anywhere that we increase temperature or decrease pressure, scale can form. And so we want to treat the entire plumbing system, and that's what we're able to do with FlowTech. The technology, what it does is it allows us to induce a radio frequency into the water system, and that radio frequency causes the minerals to stick to themselves instead of sticking to the plumbing system.
It sounds very beneficial for a lot of homeowners out there, and I know the cost is also probably something that people would be interested in.
Yeah, absolutely. So cost of a FlowTech is going to be about half of what a traditional whole house water softener is. So it's significantly less than a normal water softener. And the other thing is, it's a one-time purchase. There's no reoccurring cost, there's no salt, there's no water waste, none of that stuff. With a FlowTech, we can actually show you a return on investment just in salt usage and water versus a traditional water softener.
Would you say anyone in San Antonio is a candidate for this?
Absolutely, absolutely. The big issue that we want our customers to understand is that we're trying to solve a problem here. The problem is hard water. And you've got two options for that. You've got a traditional whole house water softener, but if that's not for you, if you're not into the maintenance, you don't have time to take care of that kind of stuff, then the FlowTech Anti-Scale is a great maintenance-free option.
Josh, if people are interested in this, do they need to book an appointment with you guys? Do you go out there, or can they just give you a call?
Just give us a call or go to the website and check us out. We'd be happy to help you any way that we can.
All right, well, thank you so much. It was nice being here at First Call Plumbing and AC.